Today could begin the breakup of the Big 12 Conference.
Yeah, this afternoon, the University of Nebraska officials are expected to announce that they will be leaving for the Big Ten. Yesterday, Colorado announced that it is joining the Pac-10 Conference. On the local level, Mizzou officials are saying that they have not even received an offer to join the Big Ten. K-State officials say that they are nervous about any changes and say that they were not invited to leave the Big 12. So how did we get here? Decades of rich tradition, history could dissolve as schools say, show me the money.
And that money comes partly from the fans. Lindsay Shively is live at the Sprint Center, current home of the Big 12 Championship, to explain.
Hey, good morning, guys. It's all about money, fans, and television. When the BINTEG network had its own television network that became so successful, they started looking to expand because adding more schools would mean more money. And that's when they supposedly started looking at Nebraska and Missouri. They started looking to add Nebraska because they are a national household name. They have fans all over the country that are going to tune into television to watch their games. And Missouri perhaps got looked at over a school like Kansas because their home state, their population, therefore their fan base is just much larger. So when the Big Ten started looking to expand, so did the Pac-10, maybe create their own television network. Now they have added Colorado, which will get a big piece of that conference pie. And bigger conferences have bigger payouts, which is the risk if the Big 12 disappears and Missouri, Kansas, or Kansas State get left behind, because joining a smaller conference could mean a lot less money. For example, last year, each of the Big 12 schools split $139 million. Meanwhile, a much smaller conference, the Mountain West Conference, divided up $26 million to its 9 schools. So that's why a lot of people say if KU gets an offer from a high-paying conference and K-State doesn't, they need to cut their ties.
They're not joined at the hip. I mean, then one of those schools has to, I think, for the sake of the school and for the sake of the state, really, for the money that would be generated for the state, would have to accept that offer, and it would be a shame if those schools didn't end up together.
And in fact, Goff says it's a possibility that KU, K-State, and Mizzou could all end up in different conferences. The only positive coming out of this may end up with 4 big 16-team conferences, and that could lead the way for playoffs and a true national championship down the road. We'll just have to wait and see. We're live. Lindsay Shively, NBC Action News Today.